Supporters formed a protective bubble around Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg as she marched through Edmonton. A polarizing figure, but even in Canada's oil and gas country, Thunberg drew a crowd of thousands.
In this crisis, we will not be bystanders. And we are doing it because we want the people in power to unite behind the science.
She does inspire me. You can see how much a 16-year-old girl like myself can make a big change.
Shanda Stamp brought her 2 young sons to take part.
Because it's for them. There's no future if we don't have an Earth. We need an Earth.
Thunberg became a rock star of the environmental movement, and of course for all of these people too, because of her passion and unflinching demands of political leaders.
You cannot leave the responsibility to individuals, politicians, the market, or other parts of the world to take, because this has to include everything and everyone, and no one must be left behind.
Counter-protesters drew a following of their own. A convoy of dozens of trucks called United We Roll traveled from Red Deer to stand up for Alberta oil and gas. At times, tensions spilled over between the warring agendas.
It's a free country. If he wants to take a picture, he will.
Eric Wickberg's message was quieter and more poignant. Phasing out oil and gas is an unthinkable prospect to him when his oil service company is already struggling.
If it doesn't turn around in the next couple of years, probably in about 3-4 years, I'll have to go out of business.
Greta Thunberg and her followers insist protecting the livelihoods of oil and gas workers through a transition to renewable energy is part of their demand. The crowd's voice amplified by that teen activist who has managed to get the world to listen. Carolyn Dunn, CBC News, Edmonton.